What has stopped you from building that brand? Nobody wants to work in a small little shop in Aburabaza.
Welcome back, sir. And the next question that I have for you is, you might have experienced this, that most of the business owners struggle to get their next generation in the business.
Yeah.
Why do they face that?
Can I ask you a question? Would you work as team leader in Infosys or a business owner in Bhagwandas Company in Jhumratilaya Street?
I prefer the Infosys.
Absolutely. And that's the challenge. Today's generation wants a good business card with a good name. They want to flaunt their position, like we see with a normal phone with a Apple cover, that you are owning a Apple phone rather than a normal phone. So it's all about that flaunting. And I think it's the challenge with the business owner themselves, that they have not been able to create the environment and the ecosystem where a second generation business owner would want to come and get attached with. Nobody wants to work in a small little shop in Aburabaza in Calcutta, for that matter, or Princess Street in Mumbai. When the business owner has the opportunity to move into a slightly more swanky place and give that second gen business owner an opportunity to come and work in something that is much more conducive for his liking. The second piece is that most business owners have not invested in building a brand of their organizations. That's very critical, because you have to understand that if you want to attract the next generation, you have to give him what he wants. So have you given him the brand? What has stopped you from building that brand? And it's so very easy to complain, my son doesn't come into the business, my daughter doesn't want to come into the business. But what have you done to attract them to come into that business? So please go out and do the small changes, and you see your next generation will be willing to come into the business. It's not that they want to work for somebody else, especially when they have an opportunity of not starting from zero, but from starting from 5, etc. But building that brand of the business is very important when you want to address or invest in your next generation business owner.